Okay, YouTube, welcome back to another session with eBoz32. So I'm going to try to do something a little different to this time with the review of the G29 and the T300. So I've been using the T300. If you watched my first video, I tried the 923 and at the same time I bought the T300. I played with the 923 for about 24 hours, and then the T300 came in about 15 minutes, probably 15 minutes. I knew I'd never go back to the G923 or Logitech. So let me show you a couple things here. So I want to show you the difference in sizes, okay? So let me show you, this is probably the best way to do it here, okay? So you see how big this is, and this weighs probably 8 pounds, 6 or 8 pounds. This here, it's just so small, like you just see the difference. It's just, like, look, it's such a difference. It's so much higher, it's just bigger. There's a belt in here, and here, Logitech does brushes. I believe there's 2 brushes. Now, I want to show you the difference is, I will say, at first I did not like the Thrustmaster's little bar here. They have a little bar. Let's see if I can show you. Here they have a little bar that tightens up, but honestly, it never comes loose, so it's great. The only thing you want to make sure it is not in your knee area. This here has this little clamping system. Little pop things. Now, when your feedback comes up, sometimes these little clamping things pop up, and it's just little tings and stuff like that. And around here, I have one of my springs that actually shot out of the thing during a race. These things popped off and came up. Now, this is what I want to talk about here. Everyone's big thing is talks about, see this little right there, these little lights light up. When you light up, it tells you when to shift. The Logitech does not have it. But honestly, you don't look, well, I don't. Apparently people look at it. Why are you looking at your steering wheel when you're watching a monitor that's a foot away? I don't know, but people do it and talk about it. Now, I will say about the Logitech, I do like this knob here because you can do things. And they have, I'm still getting used to the Thrustmaster's button thing. I do like where these are. I don't know if it's because I've been playing it for 11 months, 9 months, whatever it is, and this I've literally been playing a week. But I'm starting to get used to it. Everyone keeps talking about the nice softness of the leather wheel. Ooh, the leather wheel, the leather wheel. Look, it's just as hard. It's just as hard as this. It's just different. It's just, honestly, guys, I really think, I mean, it just feels a little better, but it's not really a big difference. But I will say, this here, I think having this here takes away a lot of your sensitivity in your feedback. I don't know if it's because it's got such a smaller motor or what, or if it's the leather wrapping that everyone goes all crazy about. But in here, I can feel what your car is going to do. Like when my left front's chattering, I feel it here. Right front's chattering, I feel it here. Same thing with the backs. When the back end is moving around too much, you can almost feel it, like the middle or the bottom of the thing will move. Here, you don't have that feedback. Now, I will, in all honesty, say that it's not fair, I think, to put the G29 or G923 up against the T300. The only reason why they do it is because they're both $400. So if I was Logitech, I would go and drop it by halfway and go at the 200 mark and set it against the 150, because then you can go and say, look, for $200, you're gonna get the 3 pedals that are metal against the plastic pedals of Thrustmaster. Okay, so I did have to move both $400. I think I got this here last Black Friday for an early Christmas present for $200. Now, if you look at this here, everyone keeps talking about this. I've already gone over the brakes pedal. I much rather have the regular Thrustmaster pedals over the G29 pedals or the G923 pedals. Now, I believe I said I liked the, can't remember, I think the pedal was better on a 923. I think the pedals were better. There's something I didn't like one of the pedals. Anyway, but that was it. But the Thrustmaster pedals are much better. Now, the awesome thing about the Thrustmaster is that you can go to a I can't remember the name. The upgraded pedals. The sorry, I can't think of the name. You know, the better pedals that Fanatec uses and stuff like that. But you can go with those. So you can upgrade your pedals. And what a lot of people don't realize is that with the G923 and the G29, I believe, you can only get this shifter. And I did a review on the shifter. It's awesome for NASCAR for a 4-speed. But if you're going to do anything else, it's no good. It's just no good. Where the Thrustmaster, you can get so many different shifters. So, for the same amount of price, you can build this. Like, you're going to get better. Like, you're going to get better. So, you're going to want better equipment. So, without changing this, you can upgrade your pedals, your shifter, and you're going to feel that difference. To this, for the same price, you're stuck with this. Or you can go with that shifter. I believe, am I wrong? You might be able to go with one upshifter, but I think that's it. And it's no good. It's just, I don't even use it. Well, now I don't even have it, but I don't use it. It just sits there on my little shifter thing there. What else did I want to talk about? The buttons. Okay. So I will say that the buttons on the shifter, like I said last time, I'm getting used to the Thrustmaster, but this here, it's such a, I like the click and the feel a little better on the Logitech than I do on that. You just hear it. See that? It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. It just sounds tingier. It doesn't have that like shift, you know, like that power shift where Logitech makes you feel like you're power shifting it. It's a better feel. Same shift, it doesn't shift. It's just a difference in feel that if you never had Logitech, you won't know it. You'll always like the Thrustmaster. There was something else. Oh yes, back to the Logitech here. Now see this here? This on the G29 feels so much better. Your D-pad and this here and this button here. If you're a YouTuber with the 923, I'm really surprised no one said anything else about it, is that it never connects, man. You go to push it and it doesn't push the buttons. If you hear my videos I've done going over the Logitech, you hear what cheap buttons. They're such cheap buttons. It doesn't, you click it and it doesn't work. We're on the 29. I've never had any problems with this. My biggest problem with the 29 is that I have no feel. Like, I've always complained, like, I can't feel what the car is doing. I can't feel what the car is doing. So, I'm going to wrap this up here because I wanted to keep it at 10 minutes. But that's my review of kind of on 1 week of going with the Thrustmaster and the T300. So, if you have any comments, questions, if I missed something, you feel like it, comment below, ask away. I'll do my best to kind of give you the feeling if anything else you have. Thanks, like and subscribe.